And as the Lakers entered the building, there was a fierce look in their eyes. That's the look of a team out to defend its home court. One of the all-time greats, Magic Johnson, welcoming you to downtown LA and Staples Center on a gorgeous Southern California afternoon. All right, everyone, greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. Alongside Chris Webber, Grant Hill, and our reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Joining us tonight, the incomparable Candace Parker.
Oh, incomparable. I got a lot to live up to. It's great to catch up with you in the 2K Chris, Brian.
And here's the schedule for the Memphis Grizzlies. On Wednesday, they'll be matching up with Damian Lillard and the Portland Trailblazers. And then on Thursday, they'll go up against Stephen Curry and the Golden State Warriors. And the starting lineup for the Grizzlies. Jackson Jr. and Adams together inside. Ja Morant is out there with DeAnthony Melton. And it's Bane in at the small forward. And for the Lakers, the big three for this team all out there. Westbrook the point, LeBron and AD sliding in at the forward spots. Kent Bazemore is out there with DeAndre Jordan. Well, Candace, already someone who can dominate on certain nights. What do you think Ja Morant needs to do to reach that next level?
Ja Morant is a guy that attacks the rim, and he gets to the basket even at the size that he's at. If he's able to add a little bit more muscle, I think it will make him that much more durable. And I also believe that, if he can consistently hit that outside jump shot, he's going to be a threat for years and years and years to come.
He's one of the game's great young stars.
The momentum on LeBron's drive is impressive. The defense can't stop it.
Morant against Westbrook. Morant, no good. Now Los Angeles with it. Westbrook into the lane, and the layup is good off the glass.
Physical defense possible. They could have called a foul there, but Westbrook, he's a beast. He just plays right through it.
Westbrook against Morant. Morant drawing the double team. Jackson, the pass to Adams. Good work defensively by James.
Man, when the ball's in his hands, that's as high percentage as he gets. It's just a fluke miss.
Candace, you're one of the most versatile low-post players to ever play the game. Now, that's something that's becoming the rule instead of the exception.
Yes, you got to be versatile in the low post, and that means being able to face up. That means being able to be physical and finishing around the basket. It's so important. And once Morant spots the open man, he's automatic. He doesn't waste time overthinking. He just lets it go.
James attacking, and slam dunk by James.
He's not a guy who's going to sit back and settle for jumpers. He's going to get to the bucket every time he can.
For Memphis, they've gone 2 of 4 so far. Jackson outside. Back to Morant. Ooh, stolen by Westbrook. Lets it fly. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
Just their first miss of the night. They've been aggressive, and they've been proficient.
Jackson outside. And it's out of bounds. The Grizzlies able to retain possession here. And with this break, a chance to see the best passers in the league from last season. Russell Westbrook on top.
It was a virtuoso performance. They ran the offense through him time and time again.
And Russell Westbrook gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Outside Morant. Knocked loose.
And they just keep making mistakes. I mean, that's back-to-back turnovers, which easily could have been prevented.
DeAnthony Melton.
Well, Candace, it's got to be great to have a daughter who can experience your career and achievements right alongside with you.
It's nothing like it. It's nothing like having to do what you say. Anytime I tell her a lesson or something, there's always an ability to go on the computer and make sure mommy is doing what she says. So it's been a great experience. All of my trophies, all of my accomplishments have been with Layla, and I wouldn't have it any other way because it's really honestly us.
Well, maybe the best way to describe Candace Parker. She's a great mom. And James gets it to go.
Come on, you think a little contact is going to throw the king off? No way.
Pass to Adams. Out of bounds as Memphis keeps possession. And some changes here for the Lakers. Howard's checked in for Jordan. Anthony comes in for Davis. And it's Monk in for Bazemore. Tillman's checked in for Memphis. Anderson comes in for Melton.
What confidence from Morant. Not afraid to put up a shot in the mid-range.
Well, the NBA looking at a mid-season tournament, but that's already off the ground in the WNBA with the Commissioner's Cup. All right, Candace, how do you like it?
Well, I would like it a lot more if my team was in the Commissioner's Cup, but it was great. I think it made, regular season games that much more competitive, and it made playing for something in the first part of the season.
Now here's Anderson trying to make up for his poor performance in that loss to the Lakers. The offensive rebound. The Lakers have gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall. Anthony, and they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Tough make by Anthony. Always has such a solid upper body.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Lakers?
Well, they've carried out a great game plan in the paint so far, working it down low a lot and getting high percentage looks.
Also, their passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
Rondo, he's checked in for Russell Westbrook.
Well, offensively, the style of Anthony's game, it just ages well like fine wine. You go old school, back to the basket, he can stretch you out. He's clutch.
And Anthony slams it in.
And that'll fire up your team. Great defensive play at one end and instant offense at the other.
Memphis trailing here. Outside, Anderson. Pass to Clark. Over Anthony. Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss. Now Los Angeles with it. They're on a 17-6 run to the inside. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Well, Memphis shooting just 36% here in the first quarter. Anderson with it, and Howard picks him up defensively. Unloads from 13. Rebound, the Lakers. They come into this one having outplayed the Grizzlies last time.
I found it was an interesting game. Anything they couldn't get from their starters, they got from their reserves.
And when the bench steps up, it takes pressure off the starters. And they stepped up big in that game.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
They've come out of the gate strong at both ends of the floor. Just in total control so far.
And the basket by Clark.
Oh, that's not the kind of interior defense you want. Way too slow to protect the rim.
Anthony outside. Over Clark. No good from 18.
Oh, golden opportunity that he can't make good on. Maybe a wake-up call to the D, though. They can't leave him alone like that.
A big-time effort for Carmelo Anthony, providing a lot of energy for Los Angeles. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. We'll be back in a moment. Well, we're seeing veteran players extending their careers like never before. Rajon Rondo credits his disciplined training regimen.
I feel young, I feel athletic at times, I still feel fast, feel good, my body feels great. Lifting, yoga, whatever it takes to take care of my body.
All that core and flexibility work makes a difference, Grant.
It really does, and Rondo's natural athleticism helps too. Even losing a little bit of a step, he can still hold his own.
We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. Guys, what stands out to you from the Lakers in this one?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
With the game being fast-paced these days, you can expect this from a lot of teams, but they did it very well.
So, on the floor for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. John Conchar is out there with Tyus Jones. Then it's Xavier Tillman. Then it's Brandon Clark. And it's Anderson in at the 3, the small forward. Here's Anthony. The shot off that time. Good D by Clark.
They haven't needed him as much as I thought they would tonight.
I think part of what makes the Grizzlies so exciting is how youthful this squad is. Would you agree, Candace?
I agree. I think it's their youthfulness, but I also think it's their desire and their drive and the culture that they have set. You have guys that are super young that want to play with Ja Morant. And when you have that in a young superstar, you're going to be successful.
This is definitely an organization with a plan moving forward. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey, Brian. When speaking about LeBron James, Commissioner Adam Silver said he's certainly one of the league's hardest workers, which has as much to do with the success of his career as anything else. Also, off the court, it's incredible what he's done. He is a marvel in so many ways, but it all comes back to his focus and his dedication.
Thanks, Allie. And the Lakers going with a whole new group out there. A big group substitution here for Memphis. Adams checked in for Tillman. Jaren Jackson comes in for Clark. Bane, he's checked in for Anderson. And it's Melton in for Conchar. Davis on the double team. There's Jackson with the 3. Rebounded by the Lakers. James has got 4 rebounds now. Well, Candace, you're one of the most prolific scorers in league history. Someone has to get you the ball, though. What do you like in a point guard?
I love a point guard that is in control of the game, that knows when to push, knows when to get back, and knows the position that players like the ball in. The point guards that have been the best that I've played with at the beginning of the season have asked me, where do you want the ball? And when you ask those questions, you get solid answers, and it makes the team better.
I'm honored to be your TV point guard, Candace.
Man, you throw no looks, and they're so, man, I'm ready, BA. I'm ready to catch those no looks.
And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
His shooting has been fantastic, and this team has leaned on him.
The Grizzlies have gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. On the wing, Bane, all alone. He hits the back iron and sinks it. Bane's got his first points of the game. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Pass to James. No good on the triple. The Grizzlies have gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. Now here's Jones, pounded by Westbrook. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Physical profile that jumps out on the scouting report. Jackson is quite the offensive talent.
And he knocks down the first one. Bazemore's checked in for the Lakers. And Memphis also making a switch. Morant, he's checked in for Jones. And so Jackson nails both of them.
Oh, just a guy who grew up with basketball in his DNA. Jaren Jackson Jr.'s dad. Jaren Sr. was a heck of a player. I played with him. He won a title with the Spurs in 2000.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Bradley, he's checked in for Russell Westbrook.
Jackson Jr. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
That free throw good from Davis.
One of the best players in the game. When Davis is healthy, he's an absolute force on both ends of the floor.
Melton on the wing, lets the 3 fly. Good, and the setup by Morant. Morant's got his 4th assist in this one.
Way to work the inside-out game. Draws the defense in and kicks it out for the open shot.
Pass to Bradley. Here's Bazemore. Jordan with it. Adams covering. Ooh, some solid defense from Adams. Here's Bane. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. For Los Angeles, they've gotten over 50.
Incredible!
The brilliant vision and court awareness on display. James, he excels at hitting the open man.
Oh, doing damage above the rim. That was our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Well, Candace, always great to get your take on things. Great to have you on the broadcast tonight.
It's an honor and privilege to sit next to you guys. Thanks so much for having me, Brian.
Hey, anytime Candace stops by, we know we're going to hear something interesting.
I agree, B.A. She's got a great perspective of the game. I mean, she sees it from the view of a player, a coach, and a fan. There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
Poor rotations. I mean, slow help and just not enough toughness on the interior. They've got a lot to talk about.
And the Lakers with some changes. Anthony's checked in for Bradley, and it's Monk in for Bazemore. And the dunk by Jackson.
And what a pass from Morant. I mean, he does a terrific job staying alert and seeking those opportunities.
Here's Monk. It's rebounded by Memphis. The Lakers beat them last time when these two met in Los Angeles.
Turnovers were the story of that game. It wasn't what I would call a disciplined performance.
Morant. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Monk. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile one block.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
A big group substitution here for Memphis. Tillman's checked in for Adams. Clark comes in for Jackson. Anderson's checked in for Bain. And it's Conchar in for Melton. Left side, Morant. Kicks it out to Anderson. 5 on the clock. Good. And the setup by Morant. Morant's got 6 assists here tonight.
His field goal percentage is creeping up there now. I mean, it wasn't pretty in the first quarter.
Anthony with a bucket.
Do you think Melo's going to hesitate off the pass? No way.
The Grizzlies have gotten 6 shots to fall out of 13 attempts here in the second. There's a whistle. That goes on Carmelo Anthony. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
.32 seconds left to play in the second quarter. And finished off by Anderson.
He's not much of a dunker, but Anderson will pick his spots nicely and then displays great shot selection. Not the most productive quarter he'll ever have, but his shot selection's been a little bit...
Oh, Clark with the slam.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Anthony misses. And here's Morant with 2 seconds left.
Versatile, talented defender. LeBron excels in using his athleticism and length to swat shots away.
And so it's Los Angeles leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Great shot selection right now, keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Thanks, guys. I'm joined with Coach Taylor Jenkins. What's the focus as you look forward to the second half?
Just ignite our pace. You know, everything starts with our defense. When we pick up our activity, we got to get some stops, got to keep them off the free throw line. You got to get out and run. They're showing a great crowd in the paint, but just trust the pass. Everyone's got to trust each other, get multiple actions, get some good looks, and hopefully they fall for us.
High expectations for Coach.
Thanks, Allie. After the break, we'll see you right back here to begin quarter number 3.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
It's the Lakers out on top at halftime. They have the 6-point lead. Kenny, how'd you feel about it?
They came in prepared. The offense is firing on all cylinders. You love the patience, the flow. Very efficient. Valuing possessions is fueling their success right now. This is not a team on the better. At least not.
Shaq, your take on Memphis.
Whatever their game plan was defensively coming in, that needs to change. Can't let a team shoot for a percentage in the high 50s and expect to come out on top. It's on the coaches and the players to adjust.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You know, LeBron James has been exceptional here, guys.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
Yeah, working the ball, getting clean, quality looks. I mean, just efficient basketball through and through.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. The big three for this team all out there. Westbrook the point, LeBron and AD sliding in at the forward spots. DeAndre Jordan is out there with Kent Bazemore. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. And DeAndre Jordan gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game. And let's talk some 2K, Chris. If you're building a player, what position would be the most fun? A guard, a wing, or a big man?
I would say probably a wing. Because you can kind of switch up on the left as tall as KD or as short as, let's say, Harden. But you can also have skill sets with that. Quickness, shooting, getting other guys involved. So I would say, yeah, I'm probably going with the small forward. Well, as great as he is, Anthony Davis, his own toughest critic, it's not enough to be a star. He wants to leave no stone unturned to be great.
Memphis trailing here. Shot from the wing, and he gets it to go off the front iron. Baines got 5 points in the quarter.
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
Bazemore, no good. And Davis, a complete player, and yet he's still improving, Chris.
As a passer, a scorer, defensively, there's always something new.
Hits the three-pointer.
Rock solid start for him. I mean, they're 3 for 3 since coming out of the locker room.
Out of bounds, it'll be Memphis's ball. And the Lakers making a change here. Howard's checked in. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Melton passes to Adams. Pass to Moran. For the lead. Pulled the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though. Morant's got his second basket of the night.
They haven't missed a beat coming out of the locker room. A perfect 4 for 4.
Westbrook with it. Guarded by Morant. And down it goes. 2 points.
The high percentage look for Westbrook. The more of these your offense can generate, the better.
Morant against Westbrook. Morant, no good.
And that's their first miss after hitting 4 in a row to start the half.
And he gets that one. Davis has got 11 points.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
And that's why they're running plays for him. They're getting him the ball and letting him go to work.
That's tipped. Here's Jackson. Yep, that one goes. Jackson's gotten his second bucket of the game.
He's an active finisher around the basket. Jackson's usually working on something special down low.
Here's James. That's good. And so Westbrook with the assist. Westbrook's got 3 assists in the game.
Oh, don't forget about this fella for a second. He is the definition of dangerous.
Morant into the lane, and it's blocked by Davis. In transition, here they come. Howard's shot's good. And the Lakers lead by 4.
It's all about determination for Howard. When he sprints like this, he deserves to get the rock.
Timeout called, Memphis. And as we head into this break, the players have an opportunity to replenish their energy with Gatorade as they prepare to go into the final stages of this ball game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, not to mention over the course of a season, you have to stay hydrated. If you don't, it's amazing how much slower your body is to bounce back. It can have a serious effect on performance, no question.
Anthony's checked in for the Lakers. Jordan comes in for Russell Westbrook. Anderson with space, and some very quick points for him on that possession. Give him 8.
And this is a sign that Anderson wants to evolve, looking to become a more dangerous offensive. That's how you feel?
Oh! Okay. Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy, focused on finishing firm at the rim. And we've got to see that sensational mobile 1 block again.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
Oh, Clark with the slam.
A great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
The Grizzlies have gotten 7 of their 9 shots to fall. Quality shooting in the second half. Back to Jones. 1:14 left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Anderson. And it falls all over the rim and in. Anderson's got 10 points.
They're having a good half offensively, shooting over 50% from the field now, trying to close the gap.
Jordan, the pass to Anthony. No good from outside. Memphis has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Here's Bain. And it's Jordan with the rebound.
Oh, defense, they just took that possession off. I mean, they get away with it that time, but they got to show some more aggression.
And it's in there. Anthony's got 6 here in the quarter.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assist.
Outside Jones. On the wing, Bain. Pass to Anderson. Here's Jones. Guarded by Howard. Kicks it out to Anderson. 4 on the clock. Adams inside. Working on Anthony. Adams, shot's good.
Offensive rebounding is all about wanting it. Fantastic effort there, leading to second chance points.
From deep three-point range. Offensive board. Davis. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup. He's got 13.
Okay, look how competitive Davis gets to the board. He knows how valuable second shots are.
Shots continuing to fall as we conclude the third. Both teams putting up some points. Lakers ahead, leading by 4. Don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
Oh, beautiful feet. Always a luxury to have a big man who can see the whole floor.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. On the court for Memphis, Brandon Clark out there with Kyle Anderson. Then it's John Conchar. Then it's Xavier Tillman. And it's Morant in at the point. Kicks it out to Anderson. This one for 3. Here's Clark. Oh, Clark with the slam.
And when the game is this close, you have to go all out.
He certainly understands his role, huh? When the shot goes up, just crashes the offensive glass.
Second chance opportunity so big in this instance. They have to feel fortunate that they could extend that play.
Back to Tillman. Here's the teardrop. Doesn't go for him. Ooh, solid defense from Anthony. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
They said he was done. Beautiful pass by Melo, spotting the open man.
Outside Anderson. Outside Morant. Inside. Conchar, good. Conchar's gotten his first basket of the night.
This is when your interior D has to be on high alert.
Pass to Davis. Out to Anthony. Buries it from 3. And the Lakers lead by 5.
Wow, his first triple of the second half, missing 2 on the night. He's not making much of an impact from deep.
Timeout called. Memphis.
And something fans don't always get to see, some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
Yeah, and sometimes it's the most subtle moves that make the biggest difference.
Some changes now for the Lakers. James is checked in for Anthony Davis. Bazemore comes in for Monk. And Doumbouya subbed in for Rondo. Jaren Jackson, he's checked in for Memphis. Melton comes in for Conchar. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Taylor Jenkins had to say to his team. He got his squad fired up, saying, quote, now it's our time. If we want to take over this game, here is the moment. His guys look ready to deliver. We'll see.
Thank you for that, Allie. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
That's his first.
You send Melo to the line at your own peril. He's a consistent free throw shooter, and he loves to get fouled.
The free throw drops for Anthony.
Carmelo Anthony taking 2 shots.
So he gets them both.
And And, man, looking good from the line so far this half.
Memphis has gone 4 of 8 from 3, a nice percentage. Here's Morant going inside. Morant with the slam!
Are you for real? Morant, way up. That move is fire.
The shot by James, no good.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Adams checked in for Tillman. The Grizzlies have got 4 of 8 shots to drop here in this final quarter.
Grizzlies substitution.
Morant, the pass to Anderson. Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Here's Jackson. He nails it, and we're tied.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game, and that one was easy.
Coach trusts him to make winning plays down the stretch. I mean, because he's shown that ability time and time and time again. Who else would you want taking this shot, fellas? Else hit about 1 million of these big moves.
Pass to Jackson. Outside Morant. To the middle. They grab their own miss. Adams, the pass to Melton. Back to Adams. Lays it up and in off a pretty assist.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
Now a timeout called by the Lakers. They're leading by 1. 1:51 left in the final quarter. All right, time now to present our New Balance Player of the Game, LeBron James.
What an unbelievable offensive performance from him tonight. I mean, it's been crazy fun to watch him just go off. I mean, the defense had no chance. He just kept scoring over and over again.
Jordan's checked in for the Lakers. Westbrook comes in for Bradley. .151 left in the fourth. Here's Anthony. Oh, the bucket's good, and he'll have a chance at one more. That's on Steven Adams.
The whole team gets energized when Anthony is scoring like this. A guy they love to see racking up.
All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Their inside game has been great tonight. So much of their scoring has come from the paint.
Hey, give them credit also for the number of layups they've had tonight after strong drives to the bucket. Those and one plays can be real backbreakers in a close game.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here.
Always in a relentless pursuit of the ball. Westbrook is capable of making stand-out defensive plays.
Pass to Dubois. To the paint. Anthony, left side. Fires from 14. He can't get that one to fall. And Memphis taking it the other way now. Westbrook finds Anthony. Here's Jordan. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Jordan's got his first points of the night.
And how about the show of strength? Jordan is fantastic at staying in control on these physical takes.
And that one's good. Melton.
Cool, calm, and collected at a critical juncture in this game.
Jordan, the pass to James. Over Jackson. Yeah!
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
Yeah, he approached that one with total confidence. He has what it takes to come through in the clutch.
Timeout called. Memphis. They're behind by 3. 51 seconds left in the fourth.
Get loud. Here they are. Your Laker girls.
And the Lakers with some changes. Davis comes in for Jordan. And Bazemore is subbed in for Dubois. Anderson's checked in for Memphis. 51 seconds left to play in the fourth. Morant against Davis. And Davis with the block.
You can't take that shot in front of Davis. His reach, his height, his timing was never right.
Pulls it. Anthony misses.
And the game isn't over yet, but they have to move quickly.
Well, you're right. Time is of the essence. You got to move.
And finished off by Anderson.
Come on, B.A. He sure can rise.
Grant, that's as good as it gets. One of the best in the league. Time called here. The Lakers decide to talk it over. They lead by 1. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now we've got an intentional foul.
And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
First free throw is good, and that'll put them up 2.
A lot of guys have made the splash in free agency, but no one's done it like LeBron. He's transformed entire franchises overnight. Scored a few times. And it's going to come down to a three-point attempt. I mean, what a huge moment to come through at the line.
Memphis calls timeout. They're losing by 3. 19 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Your thoughts, guys?
If they leave the arc open, take it. But it may be safer to get a quick 2 and then foul.
Yeah, they have a little time to work with. The most important thing is to make whatever you take.
19 seconds left in the final quarter. Oh, wow! A huge basket to tie the game! Melton against James. Oh, no good on the dunk! Controls the rebound and the putback.
The jam not only shows Jordan's length, but also his hoops IQ. It's hard to line up a putback like that.
Melton. Oh, wow! A huge basket to tie the game!
Nice pass. I mean, putting in work on the interior. Gotta love it.
Time expires. We're going to overtime. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in a moment. Boy, these teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters. Now we're headed to overtime. This one should be fun. And it's going to be the Grizzlies off the tip. No shortage of excitement here as we're officially underway in overtime. They've got Malik Monk, Dwight Howard out there with LeBron James. Then there's Russell Westbrook, and it's Jordan in at the 5 down low. James passes to Howard. He can't hit that time. Ooh, good work defensively by Adams. Memphis has gotten 6 of 10 three-pointers to drop. Here's Monk. Ooh, that misses badly. Air ball.
And that's a low percentage shot, and I'm sure he knows it.
Yeah, that's not his spot. Plain and simple. He's trying to force something he's rarely able. Such a pace, man. I mean, Anderson, he isn't fazed by big moments in the game. His calm demeanor helping him deliver.
Pass to Jordan. It's Monk on the wing. Connects from downtown.
Ah, you gotta love how fearless Monk is. He loves being the guy to take big time shots.
Timeout call, Memphis.
Hey fans, who wants a free t-shirt? Make some noise.
And the Lakers with some changes. Anthony Davis, he's checked in for Howard. Bazemore comes in for Monk. And Anthony subbed in for Westbrook. And Memphis also making a switch. Jaren Jackson, he's checked in for Anderson.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
Yeah, it seems like whenever one team scores, the other comes right back with a bucket of its own.
And the Lakers call time here. They're behind by 2. 1:52 left to play in overtime. Here's James. And the foul on Anthony Davis. That's his 3rd foul so far. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's mobile 1 block?
And this is exactly why he's out here, in order to block shots in tight games like this.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
That's an unfortunate error. Drive up, coach. Crazy. Got to play heads up out there.
For Los Angeles, they've gotten 1 shot to fall out of 3 in OT. James passes to Davis. Here's Bazemore. That one falls. Coming off Davis' feed. And the Lakers lead by 1.
Well, with as much defensive attention as they do against the passing lanes will be open for him. And those are the passes he needs to make.
Hey, clashes with the larger defender and makes maybe the biggest shot of the game.
And there's no better feeling coming in nails when the stakes are high.
For 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. Melton's got 5 rebounds tonight. about 2 minutes into OT now. It's been a good one, and it's Adams missing. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 3 from the perimeter so far in overtime. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Jaren Jackson picks one up.
Over the course of AD's career, he's made a concerted effort to draw fouls, and we've seen that free throw attempt number skyrocket. And the chance to take the lead gets away because of the miss. He connects! Absolutely nails it. I mean, we talk about Morant having that it factor. Makes the biggest play of the night.
Three-pointer, Anthony. Oh, he buries it from outside.
And the clutch, Anthony always wants the ball. He wants to take the last shot, or at least the win the count.
Morant finds Jackson. And stolen by Anthony. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. The Grizzlies pull it in. Morant with it, and Davis picks him up defensively. Down low, Adams. Count it!
Timeout. Late here in the quarter, they still have a foul to give.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. They're trailing by 1. There's 18 seconds left to play in overtime. All right, guys, what's your take?
It's always interesting to see what play a coach has saved for a situation like this.
Yeah, down by 1. You'd expect them to go for 2 here unless they get something wide open on the perimeter.
That's an important bucket. Now they have to guard the perimeter tight. No threes at all.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies. They trail by 2. 11 seconds left in the first overtime period. Guys, your thoughts?
A chance to tie it up here.
Or they could take the lead if they play for the 3. Interesting decision.
Outside Morant. Takes it inside. Good! And tie game! Huge basket right there. From 17. Oh, he got it! He got it!
We've seen this before from Anthony. Efficient score in the mid-range.
And so it's the Lakers who scrape by with the win. They escape with the W, even though they needed a few extra minutes to pull it off.
And both teams gave their all. But when it came down to overtime, it was about who had more determination.
Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Well, AD, it was close, but you got it done. What did you see out there tonight?
Our defense took a night off. You know, we wasn't as great defensively as we usually are, and we were able to stay in the game, but we were able to get some stops down the end of the game and able to come out with the win. But we have to do a better job defensively. Ultimately, we're getting the win, and we can't be upset with ourselves, but we can't get better.
Never satisfied with just a win. Thanks, AD.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Grant Hill, Chris Webber, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. We appreciate you tuning in tonight. We'll see you later.